This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Take a live look now. Let's start off the 6 o'clock hour at Lambert Airport. All the planes lined up there at Terminal 2, getting ready to take off for some destinations. And if you're a person that's not into the cold weather, it might be a good time to catch a flight and go somewhere for a couple of days, because it's about to turn, folks. Yesterday it was nice and like nearly 40 degrees, if not 40 degrees. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, January the 18th. I'm Randy Nutt.
And I'm Michelle Lee. We just want to say thanks for joining us, including those of you who might be watching us on 5+. I feel like Paul has had a really easy morning so far.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
But tomorrow might be different.
We'll be ready.
Yeah, we'll be ready, I
yeah,
guess.
More snow. Yeah, that's coming tonight. This will kind of look like what we had a couple days ago with just a coating on the ground for tomorrow morning. So that's what Michelle's alluding to. Yeah, Paul, get ready. Put your running shoes on. All right, we're going exercising. But it is going to be a little tough for travel tomorrow. This morning, though, not bad at all. You look at the Doppler radar and you would think, wow, there's snow coming down. Well, it's not. Our air surface, ground temperature here right at the surface where we measure temperature, dew point, humidity, it's too dry. And so a lot of what you see on the Doppler radar is just not reaching the ground just yet. Numbers are in the 20s to start, even some wind chills in the teens on the Illinois side, but we will have a mix of sun and clouds today. Numbers will be just slightly cooler into the mid-30s, and that'll happen around lunchtime. This evening, you can see how that snow starts to push in from the north. We'll time out how much is on the way and when the worst of it is expected for us here in St. Louis. All right, we saw the airport earlier, traveling out of town, or maybe you're sticking around locally. We still have a couple more days of work. Here's Paul.
Yes, indeed, and the road conditions are perfect right now. It's definitely different than we've had earlier in the week, so that's good. Now you just have a little bit of construction out there, a smattering of little issues, but you're not going to have a problem out there on the roads. And we kind of zoom in here on some construction. This is static road work from MoDOT here on 6440 at 14th. So you could see some lane blockage, but that would be the only thing. We'll keep an eye on it. Could change here later in the 6 o'clock hour. Another take of traffic coming. Let's go outside. I want you to see the Weather First storm tracker as well. This isn't static. They are moving and cruising around. Kira getting a great shot here. I think 55 headed into downtown from Illinois. Great one there, and we will continue to track those conditions.
All right, Paul. New overnight, 2 people were saved after crashing into a tree. It happened around 1 o'clock this morning on Vandevender in the Central West End. Firefighters had to remove the roof of the car to rescue the 2 people that were trapped inside. Both were taken to the hospital, and they are expected to be okay.
Well, happening today, a major statement at the Francis Howell School District. Students at all 3 high schools will walk out of classes.
Our Megan Kernan joins us now in the newsroom to explain why the students are peacefully protesting today. Megan?
Good morning, Randy and Michelle. This walkout, organized by high school students, surrounds ongoing discrimination and racism issues. 5 on Your Side has been following these developing issues for weeks now. And last month, the school board voted to remove Black history and Black literature electives for the 2024-2025 school year. Days later, students voiced their disapproval and circulated a petition with more than 3,200 signatures to bring the classes back. The board eventually reinstated the classes, but with changes, which faced backlash from students. Organizers posted online saying they want an inclusive and equal education. Overnight, we reached out to the Francis Howell School District about the walkout, but we have not heard back yet. And later today, there will be a regularly scheduled school board meeting at 6:30 this evening. Community members are welcome to voice their opinions during the public comment section. Rennie.
Thank you, Megan. Also new this morning, a Metro East Catholic school is closing later this year. Notre Dame Academy in Belleville announced on its Facebook page that it's closing on May the 31st. Officials say low enrollment and trouble maintaining funding are the biggest reasons for the closure. St. Peter Catholic Parish will assist families with placing students in other area Catholic schools for the next school year.
This morning, the search for a missing woman has ended in grief. The Mineral Area Major Case Squad says they found the remains of 44-year-old Donna I yesterday on a Potosi farm on Shirley School Road. This is not far from where she was last seen in the early morning hours of January 9th. An autopsy will be performed tomorrow.
All week, we've been talking about the bitter cold that we've been facing. Well, over the next 24 hours, temperatures are expected to drop once again down into the single digits.
Yeah, and that is a big concern. So Sydney Stallworth is live inside the St. Patrick Center this morning as it is preparing for a wave of people in need of a warm place. Good morning, Sydney.
Yeah, Michelle and Rennie, it's already cold out here today, and we know it's going to be even colder tomorrow. That's why the St. Patrick's Center has extended its hours. Instead of closing down at 8 for a warming shelter, they're now 24 hours, and they've seen the need earlier this week. Take a look here. Now, you can see the sign here on the door. The day center is full already, maximum capacity at 30. I want to take a look and show you exactly why that is. Earlier this morning, we spoke with Amanda Longmire, who's the CEO. She's right here. We're going to walk in and show you a little bit about why they decided to extend the hours. Now at 24 hours, we're going to lower my voice here because there are some people who are sleeping. They're using absolutely every bit of available space this morning to try to accommodate the need for people. They're in need of warm places, and the lobby has become an area for beds. Now, we're going to talk a little bit more throughout the morning about some of the needs that they have when it comes to donations. They really rely on community support. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, guys. But as you can see, I mean, the room is full with people seeking shelter. They've had people come in with frostbite and other signs of winter illness, guys.
And Sydney, if someone needs to get to a warming shelter, where can they learn more about what is open and what the city is doing long term to help the people in need to stay warm?
Well, Rennie, we have some information for our viewers this morning. This isn't the only available shelter. Now, you can call 211 if you are in need of a warming shelter. You can also call STL Housing Helpline. That number is on your screen, 314-802-5444. And then those who don't have a phone should go to the Kaleidoscope Center at Centenary United Methodist Church. The only thing is that's only available from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. each day. The mayor's office did say that if you go there, you can receive transport to another warming shelter that has available beds, guys.
All right, thanks so much, Sydney. This morning, people forced from their apartments after water pipes burst still need your help. Residents had to leave all of their belongings at the Heritage House earlier this week, and they need bottled water, non-perishable food items, and winter clothes. Currently, they've been living at the Hilton Ballpark Village, where the property manager extended their stay until Sunday. But if you remember, people evacuated the Midtown building on Monday after flooding caused massive damage. So you can drop off any donations at the Manchester Room inside the hotel from 10 in the morning until 4 in the evening through Sunday.
All right, let's talk about our weather first forecast and get you up to speed with our next system to come, and that's going to arrive this evening. So you're out the door with dry weather for now, and we will have mainly dry weather today, aside from just a few flurries away from St. Louis this morning. The light snow around 8 o'clock to midnight, that's when it'll get going, the first of it this evening. And then overnight from about 12 in the morning until 3 on Friday morning, the snow will be coming down. We'll have gusty, frigid winds coming on back. Numbers when you wake up tomorrow will be in the teens, and wind chills will already be below 0 tomorrow morning as the snow wraps up early in the morning. And through the day, it's those bitter wind chills that you're really going to feel tomorrow. We'll take a look at the futurecast, how much snow is coming, and that 7-day in just a few minutes.
You can always watch our news and weather anytime on the 5 Plus streaming app. Download the free app on your Roku, Fire TV, or Apple TV. Just search KSDK in your app store.